I never joked about this. I mean, I pointed a lot to Idiocracy. It's reality, except a lot of times it's even worse than that because they didn't point to other people's stupidity, and fear of intelligence or just truth. It's pretty much what it comes down to. But it's hilarious and how dumb people are. And there must be a scene where they just figure out what to buy so they don't get sick or something. But just so ridiculous. Right, well, yeah, that's not ridiculous, but here it is. It's like just watch this. This is a clip.
As the 21st century began, human evolution was at a turning point. Natural selection, the process by which the strongest, the smartest, the fastest reproduced in greater numbers than the rest, a process which had once favored the noblest traits of man, now began to favor different traits. Most science fiction of the day predicted a future that was more civilized and more intelligent. But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite direction, a dumbing down. How did this happen? Evolution does not necessarily reward intelligence. With no natural predators to thin the herd, it began to simply reward those who reproduced the most and left the intelligent to become an endangered species.
Having kids is such an important decision.
We're just waiting for the right time. It's not something you want to rush into, obviously.
I mean, they have money and they're just very, very, very careful with, having a child.
No way.
IQ of what? 138, 141. That's pretty high. Intelligent.
Obviously.
No way.
Shit, I'm pregnant again!
Too many damn kids! Thought you was on the pills and shit!
Hell no!
IQ of 84. Yeah, that's pretty low. I heard I don't know if it's the average, but 80 is it's right. That's pretty low. Clever. This is family tree. I guess there's a fifth baby that just came in. Right.
Thought you was on the pills and shit!
Hell no!
Thought you was on a pill or some shit about, so a life coming in, it's just pretty, it's just disgusting. And I know some of your kind doesn't believe in that. It's like, I know, fuck it.
Brittany!
Oh.
There's no way we can have a child now. Not with the market the way it is now.
That just wouldn't make any sense.
And if you get lost, we're like, well, the rich white people. Well, let's take away the white part. The rich people. There's the rich people that probably kind of do have that same how they came about the money, but it's about, and I get it, it's a stereotype. Never mind, it's a stereotype in America, but there's plenty of people that may not have that money. They're intelligent. They're just very careful, and they understand a lot.
We don't care about you.
Yeah, we want these puppy lights over here.
And there's a part of me is like, would a fat black lady with a fat white lady next to each other? Yeah, they probably would. And your land of stupid probably would. Just it's out of that stereotype, is it? So you're gonna have a stereotype for one thing, but you're not gonna have a stereotype for another.
Well, we finally decided to have children, and I'm not pointing fingers, but it's not going well.
All right, because it wasn't in a trailer park. Sorry, I'm not still on the last one. The house were close together, but all right.
And this is helping.
I'm just saying that before I have in vitro, maybe you should be willing
It's
to...
always me, right?
No. It's not my sperm count.
That's how they are. They just try to be civil about it. Not looking at each other. I mean, yeah, I get it. It's kind of restricted there. It's like, isn't it like a middle ground, for people like me? Like, I'm not that fucking idiot, and I'm not, like him, just like, yeah, it's like, is it always like that?
I'm gonna fuck all of you!
I mean, yeah, I mean. And everybody think, oh, it's a goofy white guy. No, it's a level of stupidity. Stupidity and just ignorance, and you want to have cheerleaders, and you want to have sex with all of them at once, and you're like big muscles and stuff, and man, you like a dirty animal, like you just ran through the woods, and now you're just gonna fuck. it's kind of creepy. Look at this guy, family tree. Well, that's extensive. 5 years later.
Cleavon is lucky to be alive. He attempted to jump a jet ski from a lake into a swimming pool and impaled his crotch on an iron gate. But thanks to recent advances in stem cell research and the fine work of Drs. Krinsky and Altshuler, Cleavon should regain full reproductive function.
Hands on my junk!
He survived.
Should regain full reproductive function.
Hands on my junk!
He's gonna breed more babies, more children that probably, are they gonna be just like that? I mean, chances are maybe they could get away from that. It's about just having certain intelligence or logic, or just actually caring about they care about actually caring about something, and just using your mind for not being a total savage.
Unfortunately, Trevor passed away from...
Also, if you believe in incest, like you would sleep with your sister, have sex with your sister, that's that. Even if you have 1 or 2 kids, it doesn't matter. The fact that you would actually, say, and you wouldn't care about being pregnant, or if it happens, you would tell to get abortion, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make you civilized. It makes you disturbed. So is he. It's just the stereotype in America, the big fat white guy, like the South, right? Yeah, that's a redneck, right? It's a hick, right? It's a different terminology where it came from. But that stupidity, lack of intelligence, and just sex, whatever, get pregnant just to get a fellatio. I mean, a blowjob, this and that. I mean, you just like that. Just like there's different ways to looking at it, and then he has a different kind of lifestyle to a certain degree.
A heart attack while masturbating.
I mean, this is kind of it's kind of creepy according like that guy, but it's like 180 degrees to a different level. It's like. They're supposed to be intelligent, but they're just so just like subdued. It's like they treat sex like it's a I don't know. It's just that's very like alien-like to a certain degree. It's very cold. They're very cold. That's what I meant by like a middle ground.
To produce sperm for.
Like, could you picture her having a sense of humor and in the form she's represented, just having a sense of humor, just being I don't know, not a real person, but she doesn't seem like a deviant, but she seems like a deviant on a different level.
Artificial insemination. But I have some eggs frozen, so just as soon as the right guy comes along.
She has some eggs frozen. She really wants to be a mother. I guess she really wants to have that experience. And it's like, yeah, and a pickup truck. You don't have to make that noise. And, behind the bleachers, I get it, it's exciting, especially with a girl, you have experience, but it's like, that's his lifestyle. And it could be somewhere like, I don't know, by water, right? Maybe friends are this if no one's there, and you get you just have a thing with a girl and shit. You just, you just messing around.
All of you, if any, seem to notice.
At the dawn of the 21st century, the Army began a top-secret experiment.
Meet Dale Bowers, our first subject for the human hibernation experiment. As you know, this is highly classified.
I just always wonder, now if the military is the military concerned about this? Who is concerned about this? Like, how can you even fix this? It was like that, and they're saying it was 2005. It's been like that for a while, very, very long time.
However, if successful, we believe humans can be stored indefinitely.
However, the trial run was prone to human error.
See you in a year.
And Joe slept slightly longer than expected. Half a millennium, to be exact. From Mark Josh, creator of Office Space and Beavis and Butthead.
See, the level of just no intelligence and no logic shows what that does to the environment. Also, it's not like it's just negligence. Like, you throw one bottle or you throw cigarette butts. You're like, oh, this is, I don't have an actual excuse to this or that. There's people that knew this was gonna happen, like that level. Whether you believe in climate change or not, there's streets are polluted like that. It's all connected. It's stupidity and just downright evil. That's evil. There's people that wanted that to happen, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. When you say you don't care, so what? In back of your mind, you would want that. You would want even worse for that. So this scares you because you live around garbage, and you you have all this garbage, and it's germs, diseases, and all that, and you wanted that. It's because you didn't go and like you instigated that, and subconsciously you believe it's connected. Their environment, what you're doing, whether you're a human being, you're from here, you should respect that. You should respect the environment. We're all connected on a different level. Environmental, psychological, emotional, biological, physical, whatever. It's all connected. It's a form of spirituality.
Some Beavis and Butthead. If you were the smartest person in the world,
This was in your mouth. This was in your butt. Yeah, that's like
Is he really the smartest person in the world, or he just has simple logic? Because that's what it comes down to. And he's depicted as not the character is not an evil person, and he doesn't want that garbage. He's like shocked. Like, what'd you guys do to this place? Like, who are you people? And he 500 years later or something, he wakes up to this world. It's humanity is being destroyed, and so is Earth. And how much pollution do we have in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s here in the States of America? It is is a correlation between that, especially like the cities, even the suburbs. I mean, they clean up the suburbs. Like certain people they clean up. Even the suburbs are a little disgusting on a different level. There's people just disgusting in their mind or something. Just because you go to a rich neighborhood, you don't see it doesn't mean anything like that. Look at all the other places that you drive around. It's just garbage everywhere.
and we're stuck with the dumbest people in history.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
2? What would you do?
Excuse me, I'm actually supposed to be getting out of prison. You're in the wrong line.
I think it's manipulated just to get out because they're stupid.
I'm the smartest guy in the world? Says who?
A Q test you took in prison. You got the highest score in history.
Be the smart President Camacho.
And this is what I was talking about. People were attributed to Barack Obama because he's black. No, look at it. Is it Donald Trump? No. There's a lot of people like that. And it doesn't have to be that's like 500 years from now. Considering, the people that would, if there wasn't someone like me, a human being who believed in logic, would you even have the presidency? Or just, it'd be like some stupid stuff. George Carlin made a joke about that. Just put two presidential candidates on an island. Don't even want to just give them a knife and see who survives or something like that. I mean, that's really what that is. Considering that, the guy says, oh, shut up, or this, or he said that. But and you need a fact checker where, fact checking, you don't resolve a reason. And if you try to, you just, all you do is just for show. This is what a lot of you really are.
In the year 2505, we got this guy. He's gonna fix everything. So you smart. The ordinary will be considered.
And look at the uniform he has on. Just because the president has a suit. Look at your look how you people just like obsessed with the flag. What does that even do for you? The history behind it. You even have wisdom behind it. And if you read something like that, some of you freaking do, but people are just obsessed with America. God bless America, and kissing the flag, and you have it in the back of your house, in the back view, like the one guy does. It's like and you like walk around and you wave it, like that calls you a patriot. That's a form of worship symbolism to a certain degree. Yeah, it exists for a reason, but there's just more important things, to do in life. They just, believe in the flag and, study the flag and, the flag, the bars and stripes or something. Like, it's cute, but it's really not relevant to society when everything's falling apart.
Extraordinary. Get you here, Idiocracy.
For the smartest guy in the world, you're pretty dumb sometimes.
If there's in today's world, there's fentanyl, drug abuse, right? It's rampant. It's been like that in the 90s even. There was things in nice crime, diseases, sexually transmitted, all sorts of diseases, right? And rampant in the United States. Suicide rate is the United States is the #1 country in the world. And it's been like that for a long time. I mean, that's a mental disorder. Psychological disorder is what that is, and just because you make me look out this and that, I could care less. A lot of you people do. You still do it. I could turn an eye like I get some idiot say, saying what he really is, or he wants me to be, because he makes him feel so bad or get me angry. It's like you try this, probably try to get that guy angry. But the crazy part was like they asked that guy for advice. I don't see a lot of people doing that. I see Pablo and Pedro, but I'm not gonna get into that. But just angry at me because I could help fix things. A lot of people can't fix things. It's much more sinister and creepier than that movie. That's what I've been saying. Like the real world is, you could. I gotta laugh at majority of you for stupidity and lack of logic and reasoning, but you say some dumb, ridiculous stuff, and it's sometimes it's even worse than that. The first guy when they were like this, he wasn't like mentally. He was just like he was on weed, just with drugs. Like, what is this? You couldn't conceptualize that and stuff, and but you're more sinister and evil than people, at least the president in that movie. And I was saying Idiocracy too. Well, the real world, a lot of times it's just me and my camera on YouTube. There's a lot of people, but probably that expose that as well, but very few, right? Because you wouldn't want to watch that shit, right? You don't want someone talk about that. Even though you have cooking videos, plenty of people watch cooking videos, because they need to, figure out a recipe, maybe on a minimal scale.